नमस्ते एवरीवन, वेलकम यू ऑल। आप सबका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है हमारे आज के इस सेशन में। जैसा कि आप सब देख रहे हैं, यू ऑल कैन सी दैट देयर आर very important global guests with us. So here we have Cyril Messaraa and Anna Cruz with us, global experts from जो कि हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं and हमको प्रोस्यूटिकल की रेंज के बारे में और डीप डाउन नॉलेज जानने के लिए, all the technicalities and science behind proceutical, Cyril Messaraa is the one, and about brand as proceutical as a brand and how to use it. Yes, Anna Cruz is with us, and मैं हूँ आपकी अपनी Monica Bhat, Oriflame India's beauty and makeup specialist. So before we start ahead, Anna and Cyril, thank you so much for taking out time for this live specifically for India brand partners. I really thank you and welcome you all on this platform.
Thank you so much. Totally our pleasure. Great to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very happy to be here.
Thank you. Same here. So you all know that in India we have recently launched Proceuticals. So we have launched the 4 products. One is these peptide ampoules, and then we have vitamin C serum, which is here with me, and then we have retinol power drops and 6% AHA peel. So these are the 4 products we have launched in India, and yes, we are getting very positive response. People have started using it. I have used the entire 7-day program of these, ampoules and loving it so much. But yes, in Indian market, there are so many questions and related to the product info and related to how should we use and how should we go about it, how one can use these actives in their daily skincare routine. So for that, I would like to take Anna, first of all, there are a few questions I would like to ask you. These are the questions which are basically from our brand partners. So Anna, before we start, I just want to know how you feel about Proceutical as a brand, and what is the story behind Proceutical?
Well, first of all, I must say that I have tried and used all the products myself, and I can really tell you that they are amazing products and I love them. The idea of NovAge Proceuticals is to offer this kind of at-home treatments, very specific, potent treatments that you can combine with your current skincare routine and see amazing results, even in just days, couple of days or weeks.
Great.
And they are based on potent, active, gold standard ingredients like vitamin C or retinol, for example.
Right. With this, yes, Anna यहाँ पर हम सबको कह रही हैं कि उन्होंने खुद products को use किया and she is loving it. She has seen the results. This is very important to share your story. So to all of you, all our brand partners who are listening to us, जो आप लोग हमें सुन रहे हैं, अपनी story share करना is very important, and that's how Anna has started. So Anna, there's first question which we want to ask you from Indian market, that what exactly is NovAge?
NovAge is Oriflame's most premium skincare brand that is really based on science and performance behind these premium products. If you want to see the best results for your skincare, and especially for your skincare routines, then it's NovAge brand that you would turn to.
ग्रेट. सो एना यहाँ पर हमें नोवेज के लिए बोल रही हैं कि अगर आपको स्पेसिफिक रिजल्ट चाहिए अपनी स्किन की इश्यूज के लिए, देन नोवेज इज अ सोल्यूशन. जैसा कि अभी स्टार्टिंग में ही हमने कहा था कि दैट एक नॉर्मल स्किन केयर रूटीन से, बेसिक स्किन केयर रूटीन से आप शायद उतने रिजल्ट्स ना ले पाए जितना कि नोवेज आपको एक एंटी एजिंग सोल्यूशन की तरह आपकी स्किन की प्रॉब्लम्स के लिए काम करता है. एना, देयर इज अनदर वन क्वेश्चन व्हिच मोस्ट ऑफ आवर ब्रांड पार्टनर्स आस्क अस, दैट can we use Proceutical with Optimals or any other skincare range from Oriflame?
Yes, NovAge Proceuticals has been designed to be used with your daily skincare routine. We, of course, it being NovAge brand, we recommend it being used with your NovAge skincare routine, but you can include these treatments into any of your daily skincare routine.
But
it's
it is
just important.
Yeah, right. So it is recommended to use it with NovAge, technically, if we say.
Yes, if you're looking for anti-aging results, again, NovAge will offer the best performance from Oriflame in anti-aging, and therefore our recommendation is to use these proceutical treatments together with your NovAge routine.
All right. And now I think, Cyril, I'm going to ask you one question, which is really very important for India market. What is the story and the science behind Proceutical?
Oh, that is the most exciting question. So hello, India. So today I will give you a few tips on better understanding what is the science behind Proceuticals. So here, the idea is to capitalize on the legacy of well-known actives. I'm sure you all know about vitamin C, you heard about retinol, you heard about peptide, you know this, but at Oriflame, we wanted to give it a different spin and to be smart about it. And by being smart, I mean that we wanted to improve on the weakness of some of these actives, because these actives, we know they're working well, but there is a downside of using them. Retinol, for instance, can be a little bit aggressive to the skin. Vitamin C as well is going to bring some tingling effect and also is very unstable. So everything we've done was to try to improve on this aspect. So it's not just regular retinol, regular acid or regular vitamin C. It's a sort of upgraded version of it.
Great. So यहाँ पर Cyril हमें ये बता रहे हैं that जो साइंस इसके पीछे वो ये है कि एक्टिव्स एक्चुअली आपकी स्किन के ऊपर जो काम करते हैं वो बहुत एनहांस तरीके से काम करते हैं आपकी स्किन की प्रॉब्लम्स के ऊपर, आपकी स्किन केयर नोवेज स्किन केयर रूटीन के साथ में जाते हैं। और एक्टिव्स हमेशा कभी कभार ऐसा होता है कि एक्टिव्स आपके लिए थोड़ा सा, जैसे कि रेटिनॉल के बारे में बोला, थोड़ा सा आपको हल्का सा उसका इफेक्ट दिखेगा, मे बी थोड़ा सा टिंगलिंग इफेक्ट आएगा, मे बी डिस्कम्फर्ट आएगा, और ये नॉर्मल रेटिनॉल के साथ होता है। लेकिन जो हमारे एक्टिव्स हैं, these are very very easy and simple to use with your daily skincare routine. So such a deep message, Cyril, you have given us about the science, because this is what our brand partners ask us every time. So Anna and Cyril, thank you so much for giving us these deep insights. Cyril, there is another question for you. Why we say that this is encapsulated retinol, and how is it different from normal one? What is this encapsulated retinol?
Good question. Happy to answer this one. Retinol is a great active, but unfortunately, there is many downside to it. And probably the most important one is this molecule is very unstable. It's very unstable to if there is any oxygen, if there is water. And that is the main idea of encapsulation. Encapsulation is to have protection. You can keep the ingredient within a shell, meaning that the ingredient will remain freshest and keep the most potent activity. And the second point as well, beyond the protection of the retinol, it's also that the diffusion of the retinol is going to be longer over time. It's not just after application, it's also going to diffuse for a longer period of time, which is better for the skin.
Oh, that's really great. So यहाँ सिरिल हमें ये बता रहे हैं कि इनकैप्सुलेटेड रेटिनॉल के 2 पॉइंट्स उन्होंने हमारे सामने रखे हैं। एक कि ये पोटेंट है और ये फॉर्मूला सिक्योर है, ये प्रोटेक्टेड है। इनकैप्सुलेटेड का मतलब है कि ये पूरा पोटेंट जो फॉर्मूला है ये पूरी तरह से प्रोटेक्टेड है, तो आपको बिल्कुल 1.1% जो हम रेटिनॉल कहते हैं वही आपकी स्किन में जाता है। और सेकंड पॉइंट यहाँ सिरिल ने हमें ये बोला दैट इट इज ये नहीं है कि आपने इसे लगाया और आपका उस टाइम के लिए रेटिनॉल 1.1% ने आपकी स्किन के ऊपर काम किया। दिस इज फॉर द लॉन्ग रन एज वेल। ये फ्यूचर में भी आगे जब आप इसको यूज भी करते हैं, even after application as well, you will see the results of retinol 1.1%. This was really an insight, Cyril. Now, Anna, I'm coming back to you. Many people have started seeing, or maybe Cyril or Anna, I mean, both of you, this is a question for both of you, if you can, and this is really very, I would say, not technical, but many people are asking this question, that why we are getting purging effect, maybe some kind of a acne is coming out. They have not specifically mentioned any kind of a product. Probably with 6% AHA peel, we have heard this question a lot, and even from retinol also. So is this okay, or there is some problem in application? What all we need to keep in mind before using 6% AHA peel and retinol 1.1%?
Do you want me to take it, Anna?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So when it comes to pimples, unfortunately, that can happen not just with prosuticals, but any cosmetic product in general, because your skin is very much used to certain product. But then if you bring something very different, and for instance, the acid or the vitamin C, the pH is quite low. So you're going to bring some transient change to the skin, meaning that the microbiome flora is going to be a little bit affected. And that's why sometimes it can trigger a bit of pimples until the skin is actually getting used to it. So that's why pay attention for a few days if that keeps happening or improve. But normally your skin needs a little bit of time to get used to any product, not just prosuticals, but in general. So try to start gradually.
राइट सो यहाँ सिरिल बहुत ही सही तरीके से हमें समझा रहे हैं कि ग्रेजुअली एक्टिव्स को अपनी डेली स्किन केयर रूटीन में ऐड करो, लेयरिंग अप करने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि ये सिर्फ प्रोस्यूटिकल से नहीं है, किसी भी कॉस्मेटिक्स किसी भी स्किन केयर रेंज से आपको हो सकता है. इट्स जस्ट दैट हमें अपने दिमाग में ये रखना है कि वन प्रोडक्ट एट अ टाइम आप उसे जब पूरा यूज करेंगे और थोड़ा स्लोली ग्रेजुअली एड ऑन करें. स्पेशली रेटिनॉल की जब बात होती है, 6% AHA पील की जब बात हो रही है, तो उसे आप टाइम दे अपनी स्किन को यूज टू होने के लिए. और अगर ऐसे इफेक्ट आते हैं, ये बहुत ही कॉमन चीजें हैं, बस थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखना है कि आपने ग्रेजुअली इसको यूज करना है. दिस वाज रियली गुड, एंड आई थिंक ब्रांड पार्टनर्स विल बी रियली हैप्पी गेटिंग दिस आंसर, correctly, I would say, from you, Cyril. Thank you so much. And now another question from you, Anna, that peptides, we say that, they gives you very lifting and kind of a firming effect. So now people are asking that if we are using these ampoules, these peptides, what is the best skincare NovAge category we should go ahead with? Many people, many brand partners are saying that ampoules and e-collagen, they give us the best result. And many of these brand partners are saying that ampoules and ultimate lift goes better because, both of these ultimate lift and ampoules give you that lifting effect. But what is the right answer? Can we use see, in India, we have 3: e-collagen, brilliance, and we have ultimate lift. So which category should they first go with this one?
I would say actually any of those 3 routines or sets go perfectly with the peptides. Here, what you are focusing on is giving more firmness and elasticity to your skin. And this is like extensive course or treatment, and you will see immediate impact, especially because there's this multi-peptides and this mesh that gives you this instant pickup and feeling of firmness and elasticity in your skin. But it's totally fine to choose any of these 3 routines, because then you can in a way combine different concerns or addressing different concerns at the same time. Say, for example, you normally have also maybe concerns with pigmentation or the radiance of your skin. Then it's fantastic to go with the brilliance routine and then try this intensive treatment with the peptides.
Oh, great. And Cyril, many people says that vitamin C and brilliance goes best. I mean, here brand partners goes this. See, brand partner has a network. So there are so many people, in their network. So they plan their day like this. Whosoever is using brilliance first, they are their first customer to call up and follow up for vitamin C. Is this the right way to go ahead with, or they can just call anyone who is using, NovAge?
No, there's no specific routine to combine with vitamin C. Now, obviously, if you have pigmentation issues as a main concern, it's always good to combine brilliance with vitamin C. And also considering that the technologies are quite different. So you're going to have some complementary in the approach. But if you're more concerned about firming benefits, stick to ultimate lift, and then you can give that extra radiance and brightness benefits with vitamin C.
Oh, great, great. All right. There are a few more questions. Please be with me and bear me. Are the all actives naturally derived? This is something really very important because, you know, in retinol, there is nothing mentioned like peptides, tensor mesh and 0.5% multipeptides. So, but what about specifically about retinol and 6% AHA peel? Are they naturally derived?
I will answer this one. So for this range, some products are natural derived, but not all of them. And the reason is because the key message of this range, it's about the gold standard, the legacy of ingredients we know. And some of them still today, you cannot have them manufactured in a natural way. So that's why it's more about the manufacturing process, which doesn't exist today to have a 100% natural version. However, if you're really natural conscious, if it's really your #1 selling point, don't forget that in the NovAge ranges, you have natural derived active ingredients. So if you're really more into, I only want natural active, think about the other Oriflame and NovAge brand, where you have big focus on natural derived ingredients in a sustainable manner.
Right, right. Thank you, Cyril. Thank you so much. Should we, any of you can answer this, should we recommend Proceutical to any hypersensitive skin or any skin who is very prone to acne?
What I can say is that these products have not been tested on sensitive skin. So maybe I will leave it to Cyril comment in further, but yes, it's always recommended to first do the batch test. Anyway, if you have, for example, history with sensitive skin or skin being reactive to powerful ingredients.
Yeah, I would say, Anna, it's better to, because when you have a sensitive skin, you're going to be overacting anyway, and prosuticals is not an exception. So the best approach, if you really want to give it a try, start with a patch test or even a small amount that you can apply, on the edge of the face. See how it goes if you get a samples. But then, yeah, you're very likely to experience a tingling effect anyway, whether you're sensitive skin or not, especially with the vitamin C or the acids. So that's why really take it easy. And don't forget, if it's really overwhelming, if it doesn't go well for you, that we have the skin relief range with a very good efficacy, and which is very suitable for sensitive skin. So my best advice is try a sample first, try small amounts. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Cyril and Anna. And I think Cyril and Anna हमें बहुत अच्छे से एक बात समझा रहे हैं कि इस तरह की रेंज जब आप यूज करते हैं, पैच टेस्ट इज रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आप पैच टेस्ट कीजिए, आपको अगर सही लगता है तो ही प्रोडक्ट के साथ आगे जाइए. रेकमेंड यही किया जाता है कि किसी को हाइपर सेंसिटिविटी हो या फिर किसी को बहुत ज्यादा पिंपल्स हो, आप डायरेक्टली इसे अपनी स्किन पर यूज करने से अच्छा है कि पहले एक छोटा सा टेस्ट जरूर कर लें अपनी स्किन के ऊपर. Thank you, Anna and Cyril. Well, there are a few more questions. How this, vitamin C is different from a normal vitamin C, and why there is a gel, aqueous gel, and a powder. What is the science behind that?
I can maybe start and Cyril can then fill in. So yes, this product is really amazing and innovative in a way that it brings you this fresh and pure vitamin C, which you see here in the powder. Then you see this liquid as well, and these are not mixed in the packaging, but they will be only mixed from the time when you first start using the product, which allows the potency of vitamin C to stay fresh and it work its best way as soon as you start using the product. Also, this liquid or this serum inside here has some qualities of soothing and hydrating the skin, because sometimes vitamin C being such a potent ingredient can cause irritation. And we worked this formulation show that the liquid here will also counteract those irritations or any reactions that you might get from vitamin C.
Right. Okay. And Cyril, you would like to add something here, or shall we move ahead with another question?
No, yeah, I can add some extra information. So as Anna mentioned here, we're using the ascorbic acid, the pure version of it, because you have different versions of vitamin C on the market. I'll give you a name like ascorbyl glycoside. That's a different, it's not ascorbic acid, it's a slightly different version. So it's less tingling, but it doesn't mean you're going to have the same efficacy. It's more stable as well. So that's the trick. When you change a little bit an active, the efficacy is not always the same, which is why here we wanted to go back to the pure vitamin form and try to, in a smart way, make sure that you have the right packaging to preserve the freshness of it, and then blend it at the last moment when you want to use it. That's where it's smart. It's not smart in terms of designing a new ingredient. It's smart on having the right packaging and the right way of mixing the powder and the gel. That's where it's truly novel.
So यहाँ सिरिल ने हमें ये समझाया है that right way में अगर हम विटामिन सी को यूज करें, जो विटामिन सी नॉर्मली हमें मिलता है वो आपको मिक्स फॉर्म में मिलता है, बट एवरी टाइम जब आप इसको पंप आउट करके निकालते हैं तो हर टाइम आपको एक फ्रेश विटामिन सी मिलता है, क्योंकि वही सही तरीका है विटामिन सी को यूज करने का। और एवरी टाइम जब आप इसको पंप आउट करते हो तो आपको फ्रेश विटामिन सी मिलता है। ये पैकेजिंग भी इसी तरीके से बनाई गई है, और जिसमें कि आपको एक एक्वस जेल और एक पाउडर भी मिलता है। और एना ने भी बहुत अच्छे से हमें इन दोनों प्रोडक्ट के बारे में जो इसमें है, दैट इज दिस पाउडर एंड दिस एक्वस जेल, जो कि बहुत ही ब्यूटिफुली आपकी स्किन की अनइवन स्किन टोन, पिगमेंटेशन, एंड दिस एना एंड सिरिल, दिस वर्क्स ऑन अनइवन स्किन टोन and pigmentation, right? Vitamin C.
That's right. Yes, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and just evening out the skin tone, and also brightening
the skin.
Get more radiance.
All right. Okay. And there is we are left with very few questions. And this is, I think, for Cyril again. These products we don't see in the market, such kind of a products. And many people, they go by this thought that this product is already available. It is very easy to, convince people. But these are like very, very different products. Mm-hmm. How will we convince our brand partners? Of course, we will give them the training. But yeah, I just want to know that why we have come up with retinol or peptides or 6% AHA peel or this product, vitamin C.
I think the best way to explain people why we're doing this now is these ingredients, they have data from the literature, from patent, from journals for the last 20, 30 years, sometimes discovered by chance. There's such a long history of use that first we know if they're working, but secondly, we also know what is the right level of inclusion. So that's why if someone is wondering, why is there 1.1%? Why is it 10%? Yeah. Why do we have 6%? It's not just by luck. It's because we know that thanks to the long term of use, history of use here, we need to have minimum level of inclusion, but also that you don't need to go with very high amounts as well, because sometimes you reach a plateau. So there's no point to go with, 50% of vitamin C. You won't get so much benefit. You just get a lot of tingling. But that's why it's about having this knowledge of the right amount and also what is the right active for specific skin concern.
So Cyril ने बहुत अच्छे से यहाँ पर हमें explain किया है that right percentage, right amount और right active अगर आपको मिलता है तो ही वो आपकी स्किन के ऊपर काम करता है। जैसे Cyril ने अभी बताया कि 50% अगर आप विटामिन सी यूज करोगे, ये आपकी स्किन के ऊपर काम नहीं करेगा। आपको सही परसेंटेज, सही एक्टिव और सही अमाउंट के proportion में ही आपको ये सारे actives use करने हैं. Thank you so much, Cyril, for such a wonderful information. Now there is another question. I mean, any of you can answer this. That when somebody wants to switch from one proceutical product to another proceutical product, should there be a gap of like 2-3 days, or they can just continue with vitamin C, done 4 to 8 weeks regimen, and then straight away next day we'll start using ampoules, or should we wait for a few days?
The official recommendation we have is to keep 48 hours time in between before starting to use the next treatment. It's also for you to see and experience the results that you've had from the previous products before you move on to the next one. I don't know, Cyril, do you have anything you want to add here?
No, I think you covered everything nicely. Yeah, super clear.
All right. And can one person use, for example, somebody has used vitamin C, completed the entire regimen, then again he or she wants to use vitamin C again. So one person again using the second time vitamin C or any of the proceutical product, is this okay? Can they go ahead with this kind of a routine?
Yes, I would say absolutely. Why not? If they are seeing the results and enjoying them and have no if they love the product, it's fine to keep on using it as well. It might be beneficial to maybe take a little break as well. It depends a little bit on the product, but for example, retinol tends to be the type of product that many users want to keep on using even after the 4 weeks treatment. They want to have it in their daily skincare routine.
Right, right. And what is the science behind SPF? Why to use SPF with proceutical? Why not they just go ahead with NovAge 35, NovAge night cream, or maybe day cream with ampoule peptide, which has 35 SPF? Why specifically with NovAge SPF 50, PA4+? Or they can use any SPF. Why SPF?
I'm glad we are talking about this today, because one of the downsides of these gold standard ingredients for the performance is that unfortunately some of them are bringing photosensitivity or can be photo unstable. What does it mean? It means that the sun and the sunlight is going to create some sort of reaction on the skin. There's a little risk if you don't protect your skin afterwards. And here I'm thinking in particular of retinol and the acids, which is why we just recommend to use the retinol and the acids in the morning. It's better to keep them at night because they can bring some extra sensitivity when you have a lot of exposure to the sun. And when you're using this, anyway, it's always good to have SPF on top, just to maintain the quality of the formula and prevent any further degradation. Even vitamin C, we know that vitamin C is kept fresh until the last moment you apply. But then when it's on your skin and then you have sun exposure right after, you're going to degrade extremely quickly the vitamin C. It's very unstable. But if you have, if you layer some protection on top, you're going to maintain it for a better quality for longer.
राइट सो सिरिल यहाँ पर ये कह रहे हैं दैट एसपीएफ हमारे लिए बहुत मस्ट हो जाता है अगर आप प्रोस्यूटिकल की रेंज को या प्रोस्यूटिकल की किसी प्रोडक्ट को अपने डेली स्किन केयर रूटीन में ऐड ऑन करते हैं, क्योंकि जब आप एक्टिव्स यूज करते हैं आपकी स्किन हो सकता है सन रेज से डायरेक्ट सन रेज अगर आपकी स्किन पे पड़ती हैं आफ्टर यूजिंग प्रोस्यूटिकल एनी प्रोडक्ट ऑफ प्रोस्यूटिकल, आपको हो सकता है कुछ रिएक्शन हो या कुछ भी कोई भी आपकी स्किन में प्रॉब्लम आ जाए, तो उसी चीज को बचाने के लिए हम आपको रेकमेंड करते हैं कि आप एसपीएफ को जरूर इंक्लूड करें। और स्पेसिफिकली हम आपको ये कहते हैं कि आप 6% एचएपीएल या रेटिनॉल जो है वो इवनिंग में लगाएं और एसपीएफ को जरूर अपने डेली स्किन केयर रूटीन में जरूर जोड़ें। ऑलराइट, सो विद दिस लास्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट आर AHAs? It is mentioned that glycolic acid and lactic acid 3%. But how does it work on skin? Is it there in the skin? Or why, if it is there, then it is understandable. If it is not there, then why we are using such acids? Why not we can just go ahead with a simple scrubbing method?
Yeah, happy to answer this one. It's more like we call them more chemical peeling agent because they work in a chemical matter. It's not going to be a physical way like a scrub, meaning that it's going to be more delicate in a sense because you're just going to dissolve attachments between the cells in a very delicate way, as opposed to a scrub where it can be a little bit, a bit harsh, especially if you have like a big particles. The point of using acid is just to slowly detach the connection between the dead cells, so you remove them. And here for prosuticals, we use two specific ones: glycolic acid and lactic acid. But why we pick this one? It's because this one are actually the smallest ever acid, so they'll have a certain penetration to work best compared to bigger size like salicylic acid we've been using in the past. So that's why we went for this one in particular, because they'll have a good penetration profile and work at the same time to detach the skin cells and exfoliate gently.
All right. So Cyril ने यहाँ हमें बहुत अच्छा information दिया that glycolic acid और lactic acid जो हैं, क्योंकि बहुत gentle हैं इनके. Cyril, if I'm right, molecules are small?
The smallest, they're the smallest acids.
Yes, small acids हैं तो easily penetrate होते हैं, gently काम करते हैं, but yes, आपकी skin से dry skin और dead cells को detach करते हैं धीरे धीरे, chemically काम करते हैं, as compared to जो हम scrub अपने face पर लगाते हैं, granule से massage करते हैं. So ये एक chemical peeling का process है जो कि धीरे धीरे आपकी skin को smooth बनाता है, आपकी skin से dry cells, dead cells को हटाता है ताकि आपकी skin और ज़्यादा smooth textured दिखे. One last question. To Cyril or Anna, anyone you can answer that. Can we use proceutical for a longer period of time? For example, 6 months. If yes, what all products? If not, what should we keep in mind?
Oh, the $1 million question. Anna, I'll leave it to you first. I can comment further.
Yes, as I mentioned before, I would say yes. If, for example, retinol is definitely one of those actives that is beneficial for its anti-aging effects, and it's good to have in your daily routine when your skin tolerates it. Also, the peeling, you use it twice a week at nighttime. So why not? It can definitely be in your overall long-term routine. Yes, but then, for example, the peptides. To me, that's a great treatment when you really want to see, quick results and refresh your skin. So to me, maybe using that every day for a long period of time, you might lose that amazing effect if you just maybe use it once a month for a special occasion. But yeah, what would you say? What would you recommend, Cyril, here?
No, I think you're touching on a good point here, especially for the ampoules. Keep them maybe for special occasion, like intense treatments at the beginning, and then more like for special time. Then back to other products. I'm thinking about retinol and vitamin C, for instance. We recommend 4 weeks because 4 weeks is a time where you should start to notice the effect. Yeah. But from the science and the literature, I can definitely tell you that there's been a report that if you keep using for 6 months or even 1 year, or even 4 years, actually, some of these actives, you can still measure a benefit. So if you still have a good time, if it's really enjoyable to use, yes, keep using them. The 4 weeks is just the time you should start to notice the first effect.
Right. All right. So these were the questions from all our India brand partners, to Anna, to you, and to Cyril. And thank you so much. You have explained it in a really very easy way. I was doing a little bit of a translation in Hindi, but most of the time I think people are very well can understand what you were explaining. Thank you so much for giving your time, and thank you so much for coming on this platform, especially for our India brand partners. Lastly, I want to just tell you one thing again, that is there any message you want to give to our brand partners?
Yes, maybe I can start. Again, thank you so much, brand partners in India, for sending in these questions and taking the time to spent with us on these amazing proceutical products. I would just like to encourage all of you to try these products, to give them that chance. Think of for yourself, for example, what is your current skin concern? What is the thing that you'd like to change or improve if you can? Is it the skin firmness? Is it wrinkles? Is it lines? Is it pigmentation maybe? Do you want brighter skin? Pick one and try this product. Give it a chance and you will see the results because they really do work. And maybe you can even take a before and after picture so that you see it for yourself as well. And then share it with your networks, share it with your friends and your family. You will probably also get comments from people close to you because they will see the change in your skin. I've experienced it myself with these products, and I can just warmly recommend that. Don't doubt it, just try it and be amazed.
Thank you, Anna. And Cyril.
Well, first of all, well done, Monica, for the translation. That was super smooth. And for the brand partners, I think, as Anna say, like try the product, but also let us know because as like marketing and scientists, we need to be talking to you a lot. We're working together to make amazing product, but also to sell this product. So we're dying to hear what you have to say. Anytime we learn something new, you can send messages on Instagram, emails, but also conferences when we have the chance to meet up. Come to us, ask us questions, let us know as well what is working well, what is not working so well. But you're truly part of Oriflame for us, and dying to meet some of you maybe next time at a conference. And yeah, I hope you enjoy starting using Proceuticals.
Thank you so much, Anna, and thank you so much, Cyril, for such a wonderful session. And I wish we'll meet again if any more questions from brand partners. And till then, from all the brand partners side, they are saying, is this still over? Is this going on? Please give our thank you to the team. This is the message we are getting from the brand partners. So yes, thank you so much for Proceuticals, and I wish you good luck. And all the brand partners, thank you so much from India, from my side, from India Oriflame, and from global experts as well. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Cyril.
Thank you so
Monica.
much.
Thank you, India.
What a pleasure.
Bye. Take care.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye.